Okay. Okay, my name is Niko, and I'll be talking about the WWF, or the Worldwide Fund for Nature. So, according to the UN Convention on Biological Diversity, every day up to 150 species are lost. This problem and many more like it are tackled all the time by the WWF, and is why that organization is vital for our environment and keeping the species in it safe. Now, over the past week, I've been studying this organization, and I'd like to talk about the ways that they tackle these problems. Some of them, for example, have to do with the projects that they have in the Amazon, more recently in Australia, and broadly they work on climate change. So firstly, in the Amazon, they've been working for 40 years. The Amazon is basically it's dense with raw materials like lumber and land, but very few laws protect it. So it's usually exploited a lot. Lumber is exploited by corporations, and then land is used for livestock and crops. The way that the WWF tackles this problem is they work with the organizations and different groups that use this land and the resources. So they work with small farmers, like soybean farmers, and they try to help them use more sustainable farming techniques to stop harming small animals in the environment. They also work with big corporations that use the land for livestock and crops. They help them create guidelines to make them more efficient and reduce their waste. And finally, they also work with the Brazilian government, not just to create laws that protect the Amazon, but also to help them in their future endeavors in hydroelectric power. Thing is, in the Amazon, they may be creating a dam soon, and the WWF wants to be there to make sure it is made environmentally safe. More recently now, another project we've been working on is helping Australia recover from the wildfires that happened early 2020. According to WWF, the fires killed or displaced 3 billion mammals, birds, and reptiles, and destroyed or damaged up to 7 billion trees across 37 million acres. That just gives you perspective of how damaged Australia was, and the WWF is helping them recover from that. A lot of land forest has been lost, and so animals don't have as much shelter. They're not only tackling this problem with donations to the government, but they're also tackling it with interesting techniques like planting seeds with drones. According to them, WWF, they can plant up to 40,000 seeds per day with drones, and that could help in about 10 years almost fully restore trees and habitats for small and big animals. Now, this is just one example of how WWF not just tackles things with money and donations, but also at different angles. Now, the way that the Amazon and Australia are linked and other different projects is that they both contribute to climate change, and that's why climate change is a big deal and a big problem that the WWF focuses on. One way they do it, or two ways actually, is they focus on the groups that mostly contribute to climate change, that being corporations and governments. They help corporations create guidelines for making it more efficient and reducing their waste. And they actually help, they work with the UN community to help other countries create laws that protect the environment and small animals and wildlife. Now, overall, the WWF has been working on helping our environment and helping our planet for over 50 years, since its founding in 1961. However, the way that it does this is different from other organizations, and it makes it special. They work on different projects, specific areas in need, like the Amazon and Australia, which was devastated by the wildfires, as you all know. And they also work on broader problems like climate change that affect everyone. These are all linked problems, and helping one does help the other, but they do focus on these broader problems. Now, the WWF, if we did not have this Worldwide Fund for Nature, our planet would be way different. We would not have as much species as we do have now. Our planet would not be as clean as it is. Our water would be most likely polluted. So I'd like you all to imagine how that would be and be thankful that we have such an organization. Thank you.